this thing on? Oh, there it is. Hello. Hi, my darling. How are you? How's it going? Everything's broken. Everything's broken. So this is gonna be interesting. Hi, how are you? I'm doing okay. I'm alright. This morning, I don't know if you follow me on Twitter, but this morning, I, made coffee, but forgot to put my mug underneath the coffee maker. So I spilled coffee everywhere. So that was fun. So yeah. That's how I started my day at 7:45 this morning. But other than that, I gotta say, I'm doing pretty alright. We're gonna do some collage prep today, I think, because I ordered... oh, also, I might follow you, but I'm never on Twitter. Alright, yeah, no worries. No pressure, babe. Twitter is where I'm most active when I'm not streaming. So I end up bringing up Twitter a lot, on stream, just because that's where all my nonsense goes. So... Oh, and also, my headphones stopped working. So my desktop only emits sound on the left side, or on the right side, and my headphones stopped working on the right side. So I've got new headphones coming today. Because I don't know why, like, they worked fine. They worked just fine, like, 3 days ago, and then suddenly everything's broken. So, but today... I just ordered a bunch of collage pieces, so I need to go through them and just kind of see what I got, what I'm thinking. If I'm inspired at all, maybe we'll actually make a piece, but otherwise I think we're mostly just doing prep today. Just thought I'd share. Oh yeah, oh, that always happens to me. I just got new headphones on there. Oh yeah, so my favorite pair of headphones that I've ever owned, I think the company went out of business. And the only reason they broke is because, I don't know if you were there for the stream when I got D-Luke instead of Klee in Genshin, but I threw my headphones and they were not the same since then. So I had to replace them, so I replaced them with this pair. And now this pair is dying. I've had this pair since like November. Now this pair is dead. So why didn't Twitch notify me? Twitch is being a bitch. So I can't say I'm certain. Because Twitch is just being a bitch. This is like the second time it's done that. So that's weird. I really like this piece. I'm almost tempted to take this one out because I don't know if I want to mess with it at all. Because I really like that piece. Rip headphones. Yeah, right? Gets D-Luke, throws headphones. Gotcha. Yeah, you know, I was raging, man. I was raging. Hi, Pidge, honey, how are you? How's it going? Ooh, those colors are not the same on the screen as they are in real life. These are a lot duller in real life. Ha, I like that one. That one's pretty cool. Pharaoh. No, but for the most part today, I think we're really just gonna chill. Look at all the cactuses. I think we're really just gonna chill today. I'm having a lot of anxiety. Finals, there we go. That's a little bit nicer lighting wise. Midterms. have been a thing, and that and some personal problems. So that's really cool. That would be really fun for a piece. Um, so yeah, no, I'm having some personal issues, and plus midterms. So I wrote 2 essays for Monday, probably just a couple days before. I think I mentioned I took Sunday off as a mental health day from work, so I didn't go to work. Um, Please don't forget to stay hydrated, both. Yep, I got my water over here. Um, but yeah, no, I've got a lot of anxiety, which is part of the reason why I wanted to do a more chill stream today. I don't think I'd be able to handle doing gaming today, you know. Thank you, Pidge. Consider me hydrated and my posture checked. Thank you. But yeah, so I'm just hanging out. It was interesting though. Staring at my iPad too, like, yeah, I've had a lot of screen headaches. You take this chair, put it in the corner of something. Also this bunch of flowers up here. I might even be able to use this armoire for something. Is it an armoire? I guess it's just a cabinet. These curtains too would be nice. But yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So I'm in a game analysis class right now, and at the end of every lecture, we usually like play a game. Like either my professor plays a game so that we can talk about it, or like we play a game. Like we've done Jackbox as a class, and today she had people just like play games. So like someone who had never played Don't Starve before played Don't Starve, and I volunteered, me and one other person volunteered to play a game called Operation Tango, which is all about like communicating and whatnot with your partner, and like one's an agent and the other's a hacker, right? So I was doing that. This would be this, cut this out, put something else behind it. That's a pretty good one as well. So I should be setting aside the ones that I like, shouldn't I? Probably, if I'm gonna actually make something today. Let's see. I like this. I like that. I liked this one. The skeletons. Let's see if I can find the skeletons. But my professor was like, she was like applauding us, like after we were done playing. She was like, you know, good for you. I know it can be really nerve-wracking to play games in front of people. And I just had to be like, yeah, that really made me anxious. Like, as if it wasn't one of the most comfortable things in the world for me. Look at that grenade. I like the colors. Like, it was something else too, where like I was talking to my look at these. I like that. I was talking to my therapist about streaming, because obviously like she knows that that's something that I do, that I really enjoy, and I was talking to her about it, and she was like, wait, so you don't like script anything beforehand? And I'm like, well, no, like I usually know what game I'm gonna play, but like other than that, I'm really just like chatting with people, you know. I'm not really that worried about it. Like I just kind of react to the game and to the chat, and just kind of, you know, hang out. She like didn't know that that's what I was doing, and she was like, wow, that's really cool. So I've got multiple people who are like, of course my professor doesn't know that I stream on Twitch, because I try not to tell people in my real life that that's something that I do. Look at the Coliseum. Just because You know, I act a freaking fool. Oh, I've seen this piece before. I act a freaking fool on the internet, and I don't know if I want real people knowing what a fool I am. Like, obviously they'd be semi-aware, right, having known me, but you're gonna act different. Kitty cat! You're gonna act different on the internet, obviously, than, that's also a really cool piece. Is that quilted? I think that's quilting. Oh, that's cool. Oh my god, I knew I wasn't a real person. You know what I mean? Like there's a disconnect on the internet, you know? That you don't, so it's easier to here's the thing, right? Okay. Because, and I feel like I can say this because I've had enough people, like professionals, informally diagnose me, because they can't legally, but they're like, yeah. So, like, I've been semi-diagnosed with autism like a couple times now, and now I'm just like on wait lists, like waiting to get like formally diagnosed. And the thing is that I know there are a lot of people, that's a really cool piece. I know there are a lot of people who say that they don't feel like they can, burb! I know there's a lot of people that feel like they can't be on the internet without masking, but it's like the opposite for me. Like, I don't feel the need to mask with you guys, which is really, really nice. Love burbs. I like this chicken in the corner too. But it's like really, really nice to like have that, because it's just, I don't know, like, it's just really, streaming's really easy for me. You know, I just kind of turn on the camera and I'm good to go. I just kind of do whatever I want. Fun fact, I made this emote. Wow, look at you go, right? It's freeing too. Yeah, like, there's just something about streaming. Why are you giving me sad baby picture in my collage? Like trauma photos. But look, happy baby, cleanse your timeline. Ooh, that's cool. That's cool. Take that. But yeah, no, I find it super freeing. And I feel like, I don't know, like, obviously, if it was, like, really, really difficult for me, look at the dog. If it was really difficult for me, I probably wouldn't have stuck with it as long as I did. It's another one! Oh my god! They're making up for the traumatic baby picture. No, but I mean, I talk about it all the time, how much I love streaming. Like, I really, really do. And there's also an aspect of it that's like, it's really funny because when I get more, on the rare occasion, that looks like Donna Noble, on the rare occasion that I get more than like 10 viewers on a stream, right? On the rare occasion I get more than 10, I get like anxious. Because that's like a lot of people in my mind. But the thing too is, like, if I could do this just like to make money, totally would. But that requires like hundreds of people watching, and I don't know if I'd be able to handle that. You know? Like, that's pretty cool. It's a pig. Look at that. Look at that pig. Oh my god, best boy. Um, more dogs. What was I saying? Oh yeah, because I talk about from time to time, like, it would be super cool to, like, make a living doing this, but I don't know if I'd be able to handle it. You know? I don't know if... Confident! Pow. What's on the back? Like, really wavy... Honestly, I think I'd rather use this than confident. I think I'd rather use the wavy meat. But... Yeah, I just... I don't know. I don't know. It's weird, but I think that it's really good that streaming is such a, like, safe space for me to just be me, and that I really don't have to think about it. It's really nice, and obviously it's lovely. Is she naked? She is. And it's really lovely for me to be able to... Hello, hello! The Mushy Queen! Welcome on in. Mushy? Do we know Mushy? Wait. Did I meet Mushy? I don't remember. Mushy. Did I meet? If I'm forgetting, I am so sorry. I might be forgetting. You do, but do I? I don't think I do. I think I got here from a raid. Was I raided? Wait. Oh! Yes! Yes. Okay. Maybe last time from Cipri? I raided Cipri. Gotcha. Gotcha. I raided Cipri. And that's what's gonna... Hi. Sorry. Hi. Hello. I'm sorry. Yep. There's the Cipri emote. Yes. I was caught off guard a little bit because I knew I recognized your username. But hi, hello, welcome in. I see that you followed. I appreciate that. Thank you. So I have the chance to formally... Congratulations. Oh, it's Ariel. Welcome in. We're doing collaging. I'm just going through... I bought a set of, like... I think it was like 450 pieces of collage stuff. So we're just going through that before I decide what I'm gonna make. Just setting aside. Creative. Does this one also have ham on it? Does not. We'll set that one to the side then. Ooh, that's nice. But yes, hey, hello, welcome in. I've got very chill vibes today. So many dogs. So many dogs. Oh, neat, like pre-cut. So it was meant to be like scraps, so which I guess is what these are, but it was about 450 like scrap pieces specifically for collaging and junk journaling. And it was 450 pieces for like $10, I think. So that was really cool. So I'm just going through. I'll cut down a lot of these when I use them. I'll cut them down smaller and narrow them in a bit more. Like this, I would probably cut this chicken out to use in something else. And then I might take the plant as well for something else, but I wouldn't use like this full thing. So stuff sort of like that. But yeah, no, we just got really chill vibes today. I'm talking about how much I love streaming. Yeah, we're just kind of vibing. Ooh, embroidery. I want to do an embroidery stream sometime soon as well. because I've got this cross stitch that I'm working on, and I think it would be nice to do. I want to do more art on the channel, you know. I want to do more art on the channel. I think that could be really nice. And I've gotten really into co-working streams recently. I'm here for the cozy vibes. Well, I'm glad that you're enjoying them. Right really likes these. I think, wasn't it you, Rye, that was like, it feels like just hanging out with a friend, which is all I've really ever wanted, like vibe-wise. I like that one too. Oh, I wish her face wasn't half cut off on this one. I think I might still be able to make it work though. Guilty. Yeah, so like that's the kind of vibe that I am constantly striving for. So I want to be doing art on the channel, I think at least once a week now. I think we'll probably make it Mondays, since I tend to be the most burnt out on Mondays after working all weekend. But since we had our Valentine's Day stream on Monday, I wanted to do this today. And like I was kind of saying before, I like that. I like that. This up here too. I could use that. The mirror. Ooh, and then these drapes also. Or the drapes don't even overlock with the, nice. This whole piece is good. Yeah, I have a lot of anxiety, so right now, so this is especially nice because of the anxiety. I just kind of get to hang out and vibe. That one's very cool. Can you see all the cracks? Look at that. That texture. I love it. I'm here for it. Okay. So that was one baggie. That was the smaller of the two baggies, actually. Yeah, that was the smaller of the two baggies. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it to fit back in there. But that's okay. I'm just going to set this to the side here. But yeah, see, this is the whole other baggie that we have to go through. Like, look at that. Look at that. We've got, it's like heavy. It's got some weight to it. Plenty more to go through before actually getting started. See if I can. See, it is packed in there. Come on. I don't want to accidentally rip anything is the thing. I'm not even certain. That's not a word. I'm not even certain how they managed to get these in here in the first place. It didn't even take that long. Their like website said it might take them like 3 weeks with dedication, I guess so. And it might take them like 3 weeks to get here, and it ended up getting here in like 2 maybe. And it wasn't even 2, it was like maybe 1.5. And I'm assuming they spent all that time stuffing these baggies. Because, holy cow. Alright. Let's see. I like this one. I wish it didn't have the clouds over the top of it, though. Because otherwise I just use the hand. It's good texture. I'll take that one. I think we've got like a good variety of things here too. So that's nice as well. They had the Etsy shop that I ordered it from, they had like whatchamacallit? They had like themed ones as well. Actually, I think I am going to take this one. They had themed ones. So like if you were looking for something specific, I don't think I'm going to take that one. Well, I might want it. Okay. So yeah, like they had themed ones that so you could get specific items that had a good vibe, you know, because so of course they had like a cottagecore one and they had a dark academia one. This island's very cool. That island is very cool. I like the green in this drink as well. But yeah, so this has been very good, especially since, like, I think I mentioned this before, I was trying to get magazines from my local library. And they were like, we actually can't give them to you because the magazines are city property. And so they have to be disposed of in a very specific way. I think I mentioned this on stream before. Like, I just think that that's so weird. I don't know. It was very, like... It was very weird. I was not... Yeah, like, they were like, they have to be disposed of in a very specific way, because they're considered city property. You know, and the guy I talked to, he was like, you could try the suburbs. Like, good sir. I'm not gonna drive an hour out, as if I can drive. I can't even drive. And there's, like, no good public transport out to the suburbs. But you just want me to go to the suburbs and see if they'll give me, look at that fish girlfriend 2.0. See if they'll give me their magazines. Like, I don't. And also, that's still the suburbs. That's not city property. It's not property of the suburbs. I don't know. It was a very odd interaction. Like, he didn't question it, which was cool. But that also means that he's probably had that question before. Because I just told him that I was a student to see if that would get me some brownie points. You know, because sometimes, like, they don't want to give you stuff, and then you're like, oh, but I'm a student, and it's for my education. They don't need to know that I'm a film major. But I still have to go back and look through my old magazines. I ordered and I'm still waiting on it, right? But I ordered a seed catalog so that I could use the pictures in the seed catalog. Like, I'm going to order some of the seeds, obviously, but specifically so I could order some of the, seeds. Look at that trip. I can order some of the seeds, but I can also, like, cut up parts of the magazine to use in collages. So we're gonna do that as well. Look at kitty. But I don't have it yet. This is a very cool piece also. Yeah, I don't have it yet. So we're waiting on that. That's very cool. That's a very cool piece. But yeah, anything that gives you, like, free magazines. You also have to be careful because I am in the business of, like, wanting to sell some of my collages, I have to be careful about copyright, which means I can't use anything that's too new or too recognizable. So, like, people's independent artwork I won't use, but, like, things that are, like, textured or, like, you can't really tell where this came from just by looking at it, like that's fine. Like this thing, I wouldn't be able to use all of this. I might be able to use a couple of the trees, maybe the deer. But I wouldn't be able to use all of it. This reminded me that I have some weird magazine clippings in my craft cabinet. I honestly, collaging, I did collaging for a class project. That's how I got into it, is I was making them for a class project. That was the assignment, was to do collages. Fucking get some Elmer's glue and just go to town, man. Because one of the things I really like about collaging is that you can't really do it wrong. It's just kind of whatever, you know? I really like that. It's definitely a trust the process sort of thing as well, because you've got all this weird shit that you're just trying to get put together in a fun way. But, no, I highly recommend trying it out if it's something that you're interested in. And the worst thing that can happen is that you take some garbage you were probably going to throw out anyway, you turn it into something new. And if it's still garbage, then you can still throw it away. So, yeah. Oh, I wish this wasn't blurry. This would be a very good piece if it wasn't blurry. And personally too, like, is that RuPaul? I'm pretty sure it's RuPaul. But no, personally too, like, shoot, I don't remember what I was gonna say. I don't remember. I got really distracted. I don't remember what I was gonna say. Maybe it'll come back to me. It's alright. Oh, I remember. I know that with like Photoshop and everything, people have they're doing digital collages. So they're putting together collages that are all digital, and I just feel like that defeats the purpose of collaging in the first place. I really like that bit. I could use that. I don't know if I could use this, but I can definitely use that. But no, I feel like digital collages defeat the purpose of collaging. You know? Because, like, you can Google whatever it is you're looking for. Meanwhile, I've got a pile of scraps that I'm going through to see what I can find. I don't know, it's just something that kind of like, I don't know, it's weird. Collaging is being a trust the, yeah, it's 100% a trust the process thing. Cause yeah, like you just kind of gotta. Could use either of those, I think. Oh, that's violent. What the fuck? Who is she? I must know her. She is the little teapot, short and stout. Here's her handle, here's her spout. Is it a teapot? It certainly looks like one. Coffee. But, ooh, I could use that too, pretty easily. Coolest teapot ever. Oh my god, right? Right? I can't, like, convince myself to buy a teapot, personally. I want, like, look at that fucking fish, bro. I keep thinking about it, you know? I keep thinking about purchasing a teapot. Just because, like, I make enough tea, like, in a day to warrant it. Like, just brewing a pot and then having it and then just microwaving it when it gets cold. But man, I don't really need to be spending more money on things. Oh, look at that. That was cut like that. That was cut like that. It might be salvageable. I like a lot of these, like, x-ray ones. I think those are very cool. Maybe we'll get a little morbid today and we'll do a death-themed one. I've never done a dark one before. You know? Like, most of the ones that I do are just, like, abstract and weird, but I don't think I've ever done one with a proper theme. So that might be good to do. Naked. Ah, you're naked too. That might be fun to do. It's a themed one. Why are all these ones are naked? But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I hope the music's not too loud, by the way. I can't hear it, so just kind of hoping it's okay. Ah, hello, sir. Levels are all good. Cool beans. Thank you, Rye. I appreciate it. There's a lot of yellow in these too, it feels like. Oh. That's a picture. That's a mouth. Yeah, like this, as cool as this is, I wouldn't be able to use it because I couldn't use the whole thing. And it's recognizable, unfortunately, so I can't use that piece unless I, like, really change it. And I'm noticing there's a couple in here like that. For the most part, too, you have to, like, cut out people's faces, especially of these, like, models, because then it's another copyright issue. Naked. I knew there were going to be some that were naked in this. I just knew. A lot of pictures of people, too. Ooh, that's cool. It's a very nice bird. People biking and skiing and swimming. Ooh, this swimming one's cool. I'll take the swimming one. Burb indeed. You know, what I think I need to buy for next time is just magazine pages instead of scraps. Because some of these are cut in a way that I personally would never cut them. And so I feel like if I buy pages next time instead, then I'll have a bit more freedom. Which might be better for me as an artist. Rocks, the rocks are cool. Some botanics. Trees. More botanics. I also have a watercolor kit that I've never used. My sibling got me a water bottle kit. A water bottle kit? Watercolor kit? That I have yet to have tried out. I really like watercolor, but mostly I don't use watercolor anymore. I use watered down gouache. And these are like watercolor that come in tubes. So it's like that fancy shit. So I'll have to do that as well. I don't know if I'll do that on the stream though. I'll probably do that one on my own time. It's just it's hard to find time, and it's hard to find the space to do those sorts of things, you know. Because sometimes that's just how it be. They're gay. But yeah, so mostly I'm just hanging out, just vibing. Like I said, just wanting to... I got these, maybe on Friday night I got these. Saturday. So I was really excited to go through them. Just to see what they're all about. But there is certainly a lot to go off here. There's a lot that I think I can use. There's also more people than I'd be willing to use. And a lot of like original artwork that I also won't use unless I can really cut into it. Because I am in the business of collaging, not in the business of stealing art. Those are different. That's a smaller... This is a smaller piece of another one that I pulled out earlier, I think. Ooh, the lock. The lock's cool. used to have a fancy watercolor kit with a brush that stored water inside of it. I've got one of those. I've got a set of those, actually, where it's like you fill up the actual part with water, and then when you're doing it, you can like squeeze it a little bit to get more water, like as you're doing it. Yeah, I've got a couple of those. I lost it during the move. Oh, darn. Those are really fun, though. Those are very cool. Whew. I had a lot of fun playing around with mine. Like I said, I haven't pulled them out in a while. I feel like I should. Sometime soon. I wasn't as big a fan of the bristles, though. I seem to remember. Wow, that is a hat. I wasn't as big a fan of the bristles on that one. Boomstick. Oh yeah, there's a couple things of dynamite in here. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the bristles on the ones that just had water in them. The bristles, because the bristles are pretty sure were made of plastic. So not a huge fan. This might be a little hard to cut all that out with those little details. No, not the biggest fan. Gosh, I'm sorry. Like I said, I didn't have coffee today, so I am... Whew. I am very tired. So, this is what happens when you don't have coffee. 'Cause your coffee goes all over the counter. 'Cause you're a dummy who forgets to put the stupid mug under the coffee maker and then you don't get coffee. Anyway, I did have some iced tea though, so technically my caffeine should be fine. But here we are. Sorry if a little lurky. I'm trying to decide on what to drop right. Absolutely no worries, my dear. This stream is designed for lurking. So you are, honey, you are totally fine. You are absolutely fine. Doggo! See, I don't trust these because I feel like I'd accidentally stab myself at some point. You see those, like the needle pin cushions that go on your arm? I would not trust myself to not stab myself at some point. Like, I feel like it would happen very quickly. Very, very quickly. Bread is hard and has been done a few times, but I will try again. I believe in you. I believe in you. You can do it. You can do it. Getting through these last couple of pieces. That looks nasty. I get that it's the top of a baby's head, but it looks gross. Babies are gross, though, so I suppose that tracks. A lot of pictures of war in this. Okay. Alright. So that's all of them. I'm losing some, but... Need that bread money. Hell yeah. I keep getting cute gel nail pics on Pinterest and it makes me want to book an appointment so much, but I need to resist because money. Do it yourself, babe. Learn how to do it yourself. I think you can get a kit for like $40 and then you never have to pay anyone to do it for you ever again. You just do it yourself anytime you want. Just do it yourself. Alright. Let's see what I pulled out here. Ugh. So these are the pieces that I selected out of that pile to work with. Okay, so I want to cut her out, cut the white out so that I have just her. That's fine on its own. Cut that out. Ooh, you're right, I should buy a new lamp because the one I have sucks. Oops. Gil Big Brain. Oh yeah, Gil never wants to pay anyone to do anything. That's why Gil dyes their own hair. I'm very pro I'm very pro do it yourself, 'cause fuck everyone else sort of thing. Oh yeah, I often do my hair DIY style too. Just bought a new hair dye too. Ooh, how fun! Going dark ginger again, my boys. Hell yeah, right? Hell yeah, I love that for you, babe. Absolutely adore that for you. Love us a fresh hair color. Absolutely here for it. So I started a little bit ago, I started re-watching Black Mirror. And let me tell you, I did not remember how freaking dark that show is. I say re-watching. I had to watch a couple episodes for a class, and then I watched the latest season with my dad when it first came out, not really having any prior knowledge of Black Mirror, so that was a very awkward introduction to it, to watch it with my dad. But that's okay. I'm in the library, so I can't stay for long, but hello. Hi, Lauren, my love. Hello, my darling. Welcome on in. Absolutely no worries. You take whatever time you need. You study. You do whatever you do whatever you gotta do, babe. Absolutely no worries. So I've got gotta put in orders for more of the collage stickers as well. So that's on my list. But I do have, I don't remember if I showed this one on stream yet. But, there it is. I do have this one from one of my collages in sticker form. And I'm a very big fan of how it came out. I'm a big fan. So we're ordering a couple more types. And then I think we're gonna do a shop open on Ko-fi, which is very exciting. So we'll see how that goes, I suppose. Like I said, I think it's some very exciting stuff. Leave that. What else did I want to cut out? Hell yes. Hell yeah, dude. I don't know how long it's gonna take, because I have to finish putting in the order for the stickers, and that's gonna take about 2 weeks. But, okay, I want the fish, and I believe that's a tardigrade, and I want that too. I want both of them. But I don't really need the background, I don't feel like. I feel like I can put them in something better. Fish indeed. This paper's thick. Tardigrade, I'd move out from home. Why live in the shrubbery when you could have a throne? Pressure wouldn't squish me and fire wouldn't burn. These are the things that I never will learn. These are the things I never will learn. That's an excellent song. Highly recommend. Tardigrade by Cosmo Sheldrake. It's got that good folk music vibes, and it's very good. He was popular on TikTok for like a brief spell in like 2019. So that's where I found out about him. So ordering stickers, very exciting. I did that a few weeks ago, and having something you made in your hands, oh my god, so cool. When I got that pack of stickers, I was like really anxious, but also really like it was like a physical thing. So like that was cool. It's I'm very excited. Lauren has seen some rough drafts of some of the other stickers that I'm doing. And it's all very exciting. It's all very exciting. Yeah, baby. Fish. There we go. Are we just saying fish over and over again? Is this what we're doing now? Fish, fish, fish. Okay. There he is. There he is, boys. Gamers. There he is. Got some parts to shave off here. But otherwise, looking not too shabby, if I do say so myself, and I do. Fish. There it is. I'm gonna take this tardigrade as well. It looks like a tardigrade anyway. Okay, headphones are dying now. Got to go now. Okay, no worries, Lauren, my love. We'll talk soon. Mwah, mwah. Much love, my dear. What a strange looking guy. Okay. I want to take out the background of this one and leave just the frame. I'm also considering cutting this open and putting something behind it there. Let's see what I've got here. If I could put something in the chair, I think that would be nice. You know what? Take the head of the cat and put it on a human body. Do it like fucking BoJack Horseman style. This was the other one that I kept thinking of. Specifically these drawers. I like the idea of taking each one out and replacing it with like a background or a portal or something. And I feel like I could also cut like the floor out and the wall. Maybe. I think that could be a good thing to do with this piece. It's a lot of fine detail work, but if it comes out cool, then isn't it all worth it? Let me go grab a base piece real quick. Alright, I've got my base piece, but I can't find my glue. We might just have to function without glue for a minute. That's fine. That's fine. I'm good to just vibe, honestly. See how it goes. Oh yeah, for sure, right? Let me go grab my cards. That time again where I annoy Guilt. You never annoy me, babe. Absolutely no worries. Don't even think such a thought in your ding dang head, alright? Alright? Don't even think a thought like that. Alright? Are you listening to me? Don't you think a goddamn thought like that in your life ever again. You could never annoy me. Never, ever annoy me. Just making that very clear. Alright. Mystic, call it for Rye, please. Ace of Wands in reverse. Quite literally, stop procrastinating drawing the damn bread. Right, honey. Ace. Wands are all about creativity and passion. And an ace is typically have to do with beginnings, and you are not beginning your creativity or your passion. Draw the damn bread. Bestie, you can do it. Just start. Just start. Do the damn thing. Alright, now do I leave the shadow underneath? Damn, that's an accurate call out because I literally just pulled up reference pics. You draw the damn bread. I want this chicken. I'm gonna have to situate something else in front of this chair to block the part where I carve out this chicken. But I'm gonna take both of them actually, and then we'll continue carving. For sure, Pidge. Mystic call for Pidge, please. Pidge, honey, you're done resting. You're at the point where you're using resting as an excuse to not do something else that you just are dreading doing. But frankly, it's going to be better for you if you just buckle down and get it done, whatever it is. But it's time to do it. It's time to stop resting, and it's time to buckle down and do the thing. Fuck. The universe is on to me. Yep. It knows. It always knows, Pidge. Oh no. Pull it up. Okay. And yes, we are doing chicken carving. We gotta get these chickens coiffed, don't you know? Alright. Pull that across like this, and then pull it down. The callouts today, she. You know what? You pay to be called out. Don't shoot the messenger, man. Y'all pay to be called out. Ugh. My British accent made me think one of my favorite like sayings, right, is perish the thought. I don't know why, it just seems like really wholesome and cute. Like, oh, you know, and especially since it's often related to like self-doubt, you know? Um, like when you express self-doubt to someone and they're like, "Ah, oh, no, perish the thought. You're fantastic." I just really like that. It feels good. It feels nice. I like it a lot. This magazine's too shiny. Okay. That is a good saying. I certainly think so. It's very nice. And it's very like European as well. Um like you'd never really hear an American saying that, right? It's cuz we suck. But it's a very it's in like European dramas, which are typically most of which are written by Americans. We don't need to talk about that. Okay. Because that's where all the money's at, man. I will say, I do have a bone to pick with the historical fiction movie industry. Because they really need to stop putting sex in my wholesome movies. Ugh. I'm not a fan. I can't tell where I'm supposed to cut this. It looks like it's like here. Trim that. Yeah, that looks about right. Yes! Thank you! All the time, Rye. All the time. It's either sex or it's sexual assault. Frankly, I'm not a fan of either. I just want my good, wholesome historical fiction without like. Same goes with fantasy, like adult fantasy TV shows and movies. Like, I just don't want sexual assault, okay? Like, I don't feel like that should be too much to ask for. But apparently it is. It's part of the reason why I like The Witcher so much, you know? It's just like there is sex in The Witcher. I mean, obviously, you know. But there's no assault. They talk about assault, but there's no assault on screen. Everything's for plot points like that go beyond like I have trauma. Like I just it's part of the reason why I love The Witcher so much. I think I should watch The Witcher again. It's probably one of my favorite fantasy TV shows of all time. Of course, we'll see if that changes after the Lord of the Rings series comes out. I'm very excited for that. It's looking like it's going to be fantastic. If they put freaking sexual assault in Lord of the Rings, I'm gonna be goddamn pissed. It's not like Amazon Prime has a very good track record, though. Did anyone watch, I still haven't watched it even though I want to. Oops. Rye, I highly recommend it, babe. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. It's one of my favorite shows. Highly recommend it. What I was gonna ask is, did anyone watch, If They Mess Up the Lord of the Rings show? Exactly. Exactly. Mushy, you and me, honestly. We'll go fuck them up together. Did any of you watch Carnival Row? Because I think I got like 5 episodes in before I quit because I just did not care about the characters at all. And, like, there was so much sex in that goddamn... There was so much sex in that goddamn TV show. And there was no plot for, like, any of it. And it was... It had a really great concept, I think, but it was executed poorly. So poorly. Also, I find it problematic. Plot? What plot? Yeah, right? I also find it problematic that, Orlando Bloom, who, to my knowledge, is white, correct? He's white. Plays a character that struggles with a biracial identity. Which is just a little bit problematic, I think. Having a white guy portray something like that. And I'm pretty sure the show is written by white people too, so whom's the fuck's idea was that? Get your racism out of my fantasy. That's another thing. There's a character that everyone is just like straight up racist to, like constantly, and he just happens to also be one of the only POC actors in the whole freaking thing. And they're like, no, but they're only racist because he's fantasy. He's a fantasy creature, and I don't care. It was not well done at all. I don't think it got renewed for a second season, and I think there's a good reason for that. It was just not very good. I do not recommend it. I'm constantly out here giving these recommendations, telling y'all what to watch, what not to watch. Sorry, I just have superior taste. I just looked, and Orlando grew up thinking he was half South African until he was 13 years old. Thinking he was half South African, but he's like fully white, correct? He is. Yep. Nope. And he plays a character that struggles with biracial identity. No, sir. No, sir. Mr. Bloom? No. Would you please just tell them they're taking the hobbits to Isengard and go sit down? You can also go on a pirate adventure if you want, but that's it. Do you think Orlando Bloom will make a guest appearance in The Lord of the Rings? He should, because, like, he's an elf, right? Truly, I honestly just looked to see if he was maybe biracial, but nope, he just thought he was for a while, which is not the same thing! Now that vid is stuck in my head. What video? Which one, pray tell? That's another fun one to say. Which one, pray tell? Yeah, no, it would be different if he was, but yeah, he's not. He's not. Like, there are so many people, so many actors to Isengard. Isenguard. Isengard. I watch Lord of the Rings too much. I read Lord of the Rings too much. I know too much about Lord of the Rings. You know what I haven't seen in a while? The Hobbit. Maybe I should watch that. I haven't seen Desolation of Smaug or Battle of Five Armies. But you know, I've seen the first one a fucking bajillion times. I can fix this. I can mix it into sugar, butter, covered pieces. Never mind what's underneath it all. I have done it before. How may for 10 hours? Paige, oh my lord. Something new. I learned that from you. Mama, it's amazing what baking can do. Can't stop us now, even as the walls come tumbling down, and every turn we made, we never once fall down. So played in my head too. It's quite a, I've definitely seen that one before. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. Legolas, tell us what your elf eyes see. That's how it is my D&D campaign right now. Because, my character's an Owlin. She's got 120 feet of dark vision, which is about double than other races that can see in the dark. So she's just constantly the one on watch. And they're like, what do you see? Oh yeah, do you guys want to hear... I want to play D&D. Do you guys want to hear about the session that we had? Over the weekend? Would you be interested in hearing that story? Because I am so down to talk about my D&D campaign right now. Yes, please? Yeah? Okay. So, right now, we're playing through, just so you're aware, we're playing through the Princes of the Apocalypse module. So if you don't want spoilers for that, don't listen to me talk. So right now we are trying to we're fighting these air cultists. And so we entered their temple and we were going looking for their queen. And what happened was we went in looking for the queen, found the queen, who immediately kicked us out. We went with her right-hand man, who took us to another room and was like, you're gonna learn how to play flutes for our great big party, and you're gonna play the flutes, and if you don't, I'm gonna kill you. So that happened. And then the party decided, because one of our party members is he's a changeling, so we decided to kill him and let Iz transform into him so that we'd have like an in, right? And the party goes to do that, and Ira, my character, she doesn't necessarily agree with it. So she decides to dip, basically. She's like outside keeping watch while this is happening. They don't manage to kill him. He ends up teleporting away, where he is then killed by the queen anyway. So that happened. But we hear troops, and so we're immediately like, whoops, like, we've been caught, so we're gonna leave. So we leave, and it takes a little bit, but we find this alcove in the cliff where we're like hanging out, regrouping, figuring out what's gonna happen next. And as Ira's keeping watch, she sees this army start to come out of the temple. And this army, they're carrying a box. A very magical looking box. And she like can't get a good eye on it, so she decides to go out and fly above them to see if she can get a better look and just like see where they're going. She realizes pretty quickly that they're going to a nearby town named Red Lark. So she flies back and she's like, yo, like, this army is heading towards this town. They've got this weird fucking box. Like, we gotta go. Like, help. They show up, and the town is being absolutely demolished by 3 tornadoes. And, like, what you have to know about the army is that it was really small, but there were 6 individuals that Ira couldn't identify. She recognized everyone else as, like, ranks in the... I missed the notification. No, you're totally fine, Moa, my dear. We're just vibing. You're good, babe. Or, I'm talking about my D&D game right now. So there were 6 folks that we couldn't identify. And so these cultists had absolutely destroyed this town. So we immediately go in and we're like helping people as best we can. You know, we're healing, we're doing what we do best. Until one of the like sheriff shows up and starts like trying to attack Iz. And we're like, yo, what the fuck? Like, can you not, dude? Like, we're here to help. And there were a couple of people that were, like, afraid of Iz, and they were afraid of Oros, our other, like, one of our other party members. And we were like, huh, like, that's really weird. They'd have, like, they don't know us, right? So this sheriff tries to, like, attack Iz, and we're like, yo, dude, like, what the heck? And he's like, these are the people responsible. They're the ones that got rid of the town, da-da-da. It's like, what? So eventually we get the sheriff to calm down. Come to find out that the 6 that Ira couldn't tell who they were beings that looked like us. Like me and my party members. But, like, only some of them were good copies. So, like, Ira's wasn't a good copy. Like, the only good copies were Iz, who's a humanoid changeling, and Oros, who's, like, this elephant guy. Right? So they were, like, making, like, bad copies. So Ira goes out scouting again, because she's like, what the heck, right? And she and Oros find the box. And Oros is an artificer, so they start taking a look at it. And what we find out is that there was an orb inside that they had smashed, and that's what had released the tornadoes. Is they basically were carrying around this, like, nuclear bomb and tested it out on Red Lark. So we're like, holy shit. So Ira goes flying around. She's trying to find this army, see where they went. She finds them fucking massacred with no sign of the party's doppelgangers. So it's kind of assumed that, like, oh shit, our doppelgangers fucking murked these guys. So we go back, we're doing some more hospital work in Red Lark, and eventually they're like, you have to stop these air cultists because they're gonna do this to more towns. And we're like, yep, cool, sounds good. So we go, we gather materials, we get our wits about you. Ira got her hands on some like coffee flavored health potions. Fantastic. She's got like espresso. It's fantastic. And because she's a college student, so of course. And I think I'm gonna cut this part off, actually. Yeah, I feel like that looks better. So we gather our wits, we go back to our spot, and we're like keeping an eye on the air cultist temple. Nothing happens. We go inside, and it is dead quiet. So we go up to where the throne room was, because essentially what our goal is to kill the queen. We go up to where the throne room was. And inside we find a Vrock demon eating the body of the queen's former right-hand man that the party tried to murder. And a Vrock is like this big, like, it's like a bird almost, but it's a demon. And so obviously, no, not fantastic. So we fight that. And as we're fighting that, some of these air cultists who had been tied to the wall, and they'd just been obsessed with, quote, living on air alone. Like they wanted to become one with air. They start getting up and like attacking us too. So like Ira's trying not to hurt any of them. Her other party members are like don't really care. Like I'm part of a very neutral party right now. So we eventually defeat the Vrock. Ira gets the last hit with her guiding bolt. And we start looking for clues. We figure out eventually that the queen has gone to a place called the Howling Caves. And the entrance to which is like right below the throne. Like right on the first floor. So we go down, there's this like upwards draft. So we glide down, Ira flies. We've got Belladonna who can walk on walls because she's a vampire. Oros has like a mechanism, can cast Featherfall, and we've got Linkish, our sorcerer, who can also cast Featherfall. And Sue, our cleric. Absolutely no worries. We all get down just fine. And as we're getting towards the bottom, it starts to smell. It starts to smell really, really bad. And there's this like grayish liquid on the sides. And as we're going down, the smell just gets worse and worse and worse. And this grayish liquid gets clumpy. And we get to the bottom, and it smells like rot and decay. And there is this liquefied creature absolutely spitting this liquid all over the place. And eventually someone casts a light spell. The walls, the floor, the ceiling, everything is covered in blood and gore. And the creature walking around the room is an air elemental basically a mini tornado that has been down there for so long that it has sucked up the blood into its tornado form to create a blood tornado. So we had to fight that, which was so gross. Not good. Yeah. Very gross. Very gross. So we fight that. It was very gross. All the while, so cool though, oh my god, right? All the while, we're like making constitution checks to see if we lose a turn because we're throwing up. Ira lost a couple turns there. And she also got downed. Or no, she didn't get downed in that battle. Sorry. So they defeat the air elemental. It dissipates. And we're like, oh my god, that was so gross. And down the hallway, we hear the sounds of whipping and laughter and, like, pain. Like, cries of pain. We're like, well, it seems like we're in the right place. So we decide to send Bagel, my familiar, because I can turn Bagel tiny, and then just scamper around with her, while, like, looking through her eyes. So we decide to do that. And as she's looking around, I find another demon. Wouldn't you know? And this demon is torturing 3 or 4 prisoners. And, like, just laughing maniacally. And even though I had, like, a pretty high stealth score, he just stops and immediately turns towards me and can see me. And so I snap my fingers, I pull Bagel back, and I'm like, guys, this demon is coming right now. So we're in this cave full of blood and guts and gore. So what is the only thing that we can do? Cover ourselves in it and bury ourselves to try and hide. So we do that, because what else are we gonna do? We can't go back up. We can't go back up to the top. So we do that, like, Walking Dead style. And yeah, it's not a great time. But we do that Walking Dead style. And gross. And the demon comes around the corner looking for us. And he spots us. Because of course he does. Because for some reason he just has, like, a sixth sense that he can find us. Even though we all had decent, like... So we start fighting him. And he is strong. He is strong. He takes down... Ira hits him for, like, a solid couple points. Like, it was a solid amount of damage. And he fucking took her down in one swing. And which, like, she's a wizard, so, like, that's not saying very much, but very scary to fight. Very scary to fight. We don't even defeat him. Okay, he starts to run away. He becomes invisible and runs away. And so Belladonna, our vampire, starts, like, sprinting after him. And it's like, which way am I supposed to go? Da-da-da, like, yelling at Ira. Who's, like, close behind, like, just kind of tells Bella where to go. And so Bella and Oros run ahead, and meanwhile Ira leads Sue and Linkish and is to, or Sue and Linkish, because Iz's player wasn't in session for that game. But so she leads them to go and help take care of the prisoners and help get them down and heal them up a little bit and whatnot. And so Oros and Bella find the demon at the bottom of a cavern, dead. Like, he was rushing and he fell down and died. So Bella, who has an obsession with getting her enemies' heads, decides to go down into that cavern and get its head. When she does so, as she climbs back out, she gets hit with this weird effect that cavern has. And it not only, like, hurts her, but it deafens her. So she can't hear anything. So when she's trying to talk to Oros about the fact that she got it, she was pretty proud of herself, she's screaming. And so what do we hear down the hall but, intruder alert. Like, there's intruders in the cave. Like, motherfucker. So, at this point, we're on to the next session, and Iz's player is back. So, Iz comes down the cave and joins us, meets up. And, we're obviously like, oh, shit, okay, well, we have to go take care of this now, because Bella has now revealed our location. And our biggest challenge is getting across this cavern where all of the enemies are who are currently trying to pelt us with daggers and knives. So we start slowly making our way across. And Ira can fly, but it is a, like it's a cavern. Like, it takes some time to get across, and it's about 100 feet down. And so Ira's part of the way over, and Oros is part of the way over. Bella, runs ahead, and is close behind her, because... Was the DM just laughing menacingly the whole time? Jesus, it was really, honestly, God bless my DM, because I think a lot of what we end up doing is we get ourselves into situations. And in regards with this cavern, he actually apologized to us. Because this cavern started fucking murking us so hard. So, Ira goes to fly across, but she can't get across in a full round. So she ends up staying there, and when she does, Oros is still trying to make their way across, but Iz and Bella have already gotten past, because they went ahead of the rest of the group. And Linkish was trying to find his way across, and Sue was in a nearby mushroom cave harvesting some mushrooms that had potion effects. So Ira gets about halfway across at the end of her turn. And then the cavern hits. And I don't know what the effect is, but it hits her and she goes down. And then she is now falling from midair down the cavern. Oros also, at this point, has slipped from the edge and is now also falling. And when I tell you, it took 2 or 3 turns trying to throw Oros a fucking rope. And he went down twice too, just from that stupid cavern. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. Iz heals me up. Bella isn't helping at all. Bella's got bloodlust on the brain. Jumps across the cavern as quickly as she can to go and start murdering people. And there's just a handful of guards over there. It's not even that big a deal, but we don't want them letting anyone else know that we're there. And so she's across already. And we're the rest of us are slowly making our way. Oros almost dies again. and manages to make their way up. And meanwhile, we're getting attacked by this, like, invisible thing. Specifically, Bella is getting attacked by this invisible thing. It's weird because it's only attacking Bella for some reason. But we just, we leave it alone. We don't really mess with it. We're focusing on the guards, trying not to die. And Iz casts, I don't remember what it was. I think it was like Tasha's Hideous Laughter, which causes, and he casted it in a place where it would also affect him and Oros. And part of that is they're laughing maniacally, and then on their turn, they use their full movement to walk in a random direction. Oros is standing right next to the cavern. After having already died twice, Iz's plan was, well, we'll just down him again. We'll just knock him unconscious so that he doesn't fall down the cavern and die. Because Iz had already used all of his spell slots to cast Featherfall when we were trying to cross the cavern in the first place. And at this point, Linkish is across. Linkish got across just fine, and Sue stayed on the other side. So our healer was all the way on the other side. And so they're doing that. And Bella's not helping. Like, Bella is still fighting, like, the guards and whatnot. And Bella takes an attack of opportunity. But Bella hadn't fed in a very long time. Bella, as a vampire, needs to feed. And if she doesn't, she becomes erratic. And so she loses control and she attacks Oros, who was already really close to being downed again. All of the other guards are dead at this point. Iz is there pissed and uses his reaction to knock her out. And then Iz grabs hold of her and starts pulling her to toss her off the cliff and kill her, basically. And Ira is having none of that. She uses Lightning Lure on Iz to try and pull him away, because he fails a strength check, so he can't get her over the cliff. So Ira casts Lightning Lure to pull him away, pulls him 10 feet towards her, and then Oros stands up, looks at Ira, and tells Ira that this is not the first time that Bella has attacked a party member and has also killed several innocent NPCs to feed. And Oros's player clearly felt really, really bad about this and got permission from Bella's player before continuing on this path, but wanted to keep really close to, like, what his character would do. And Oros fucking stabs Belladonna and then cuts her head off. So we had a PC death by other PCs. And it was rough. It was rough. Yeah. So, and Sue still doesn't know what's happening because Sue's still on the other side of the cavern and can't see anything that's happening. And Linkish and Sue are casting message back and forth, like communicating about what's happening. And there's like an explosion far off in the cavern, but we all need a long rest. So Ira flies across the cavern and is basically like sobbing and telling Sue what happened. And we find a safe spot, a safe-ish spot, and we settle down for the night. But yeah, we had a We had a PC death at the hands of other PCs. And it's been an ongoing conversation in the Discord right now. Because, oh my Jesus, yeah, right? Right? It's been an ongoing conversation in the Discord right now because Sue's player and me, we're the newest ones to the table. And so Sue's player is was really disturbed by it. And I come from it in a very you know what, there was a lot of player communication outside of the game. And Oros's player did sound really remorseful and was really struggling with making that decision. So I do not blame them at all. I think honestly, and I told them this, but I commend them for making that decision and going with it anyway. Because holy cow, that's really hard to do. It was really hard to do. It was such a good session, and it was also I was telling when we were all getting off of call for the night, I said, hey guys, make sure you're make sure you're doing that good self-care. Cause you'll need it. Hi Gil, gonna be co-working along with the crochet commission. Oh, have so much fun, Fox. Enjoy. I'm up here, I'm chatting about D&D while working on this, so happy to have you, my dear. At least there was consent from the player too, Yeah, and the player seems really ooh, D&D, yeah. The player seems very okay with how things happened. He seems fine. And he's already got another character lined up for this weekend. But it was, twas rough, man. Twas rough. Yeah. So it's a very stressful game of D&D for sure. But yeah, so that's what's been going on in my campaign. Like I said, and the DM has been really good. I can imagine, yeah. I mean, I cry when it happens in D20, so oh yeah. Oh yeah. It was rough. And here's the thing about Bella is that Bella was designed to be a spooky bitch. That's just how she was played. She was chaotic evil. That's just who her character was. And it's still I don't know, dude. It's still rough, We'll do that, yeah. Spooky bitch was spooky sliced, yeah, right? Holy shit. And so obviously and again, out of player interactions are very, very important. And so we're having this open conversation about hey, I, the player, understand why what happened, but be aware that my character is going to have a very different reaction. And that's just to try and prevent, bleed confusion, because I don't want anyone thinking that I, as Gil, am upset, when really it's just that Ira is upset. So we had that conversation too, which is very important. And yeah, but it was certainly rough. It was certainly rough. but very, very good. It was, whew. It was rough, but it was good. It was rough, but it was good. Anyway, that's what's been going on in my D&D campaign. I also got, how's that? Yeah, I like that. I also got, I finally have a chance to play, Pokemon Legends of Arceus. So that, I've been spending a lot of time doing that recently as well. I took last night off of homework specifically to give myself time to play. So Arceus has consumed my life. Bro, holy cow. I'm very, because I played about 2 hours of it initially, and I wasn't that, I wasn't that into it. I played like 2 hours, and so I barely got past the tutorial, and I was just like, I don't know, like, it's fine. Like, it is what it is, but, nah, and then I played a little bit more. And it's, filling out the Pokedex with all the different tasks is going to have an absolute stranglehold on my psyche for the next, 3 months. I can already tell. I'm going to want to be doing nothing but finishing my Pokedex, fully. So, there's that. If I will try to finish my Pokedex on a regular Pokemon game, and now you're giving me one where my, main goal is to finish the Pokedex, I'ma do it, obviously. Just got the game Friday, I think, but I haven't played much yet because of sick. Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. When I got my copy last Wednesday, and I've only just been able to start playing. Because I had all those essays due. Do I want that, or do I want Snowy Mountains instead? I might do... I don't know, how does that look? I could get behind that. Is there another section of it, maybe, that we can do instead? Where we can have, some of the trees, maybe? It would be like that. I don't know. I don't think I'm a fan of this one. This one's very pretty, but I don't know if it works. Maybe... let's see. Maybe this one? See, all these other ones are painted, so I want to go with another painted one. Which does mean doing this one. Which, this one honestly looks like a Skyrim loading screen. But I feel like I get that. I kind of like below, but also I've only met... So I haven't gotten past the Cleaver mission yet. How do you pronounce Arceus? Or Arceus? It depends on who you ask. It's either Arceus or Arceus. I kind of flip-flop between the two when I'm talking about it. So Legends of Arceus or Legends of Arceus. I think either. So if you want to, actually, I was talking about the Japanese pronunciation. Arceus. Arceus. I was looking at the, let me pull it up actually, because I was looking at the katakana for it. Let's see. I was looking at the katakana for it. Arceus katakana. Yeah. Arusi. Yeah. Arusius. Yeah. Aruseis. Arusis. Apparently it's a popular baby name in Japan. My goal in Pokemon is to get Psyduck and I'll be happy. Oh, that's really easy to do. That's really easy to do. I've got a couple already. Yeah. Yeah, I think I like this, this mountaintop. Right. I like this mountaintop. Okay. Hell yes, powerful babies. Baby Arceus. What? Oh, yeah, no, apparently in Japan it's a popular baby name. I don't know, it was just what was coming up when I was looking at the Google search. Okay, we've got this one. We've got this one. And we've got this one. You know, I gotta say, I am a fan. Y'all can't fucking see it. Hold on. Look at that glare, motherfucker. There you go. I'm a fan. I like that. I like the way it's coming out. If my parents named me Arceus, I'd be too powerful. Instead, they gave me Redacted. How rude. How rude indeed. Looks nice. Yeah, I'm a fan. I like the colors. I like the colors. I'm a fan. I want to put something in the background. I want to give it like a something, right? Ugh. You know what? Actually, I feel like I really need to glue these down. But I don't know where my stupid glue is. Come out, come out. No worries, Rai. Arceus is literally the name of God. I think that would be a little bit blasphemous. Just FYI, Pidge, my dear. Where's the stupid glue? I don't know where my glue is. Alright, well, then. I just want to see. I still can't believe that RCS seats are found in the beginning. Like, rude. Yeah, who the hell does he think he is? God? Come on. Okay, and then next is this one. Right, and then this one. Okay. Okay. It's more brown in real life. I'm not sure why it's coming up so red, but it's more brown in real life. You know, I don't hate this. I feel like it needs like a plant pot or something up here. Either, okay, I'd put a plant pot up there, or I've got this, where is it? Not quite. I need like half a wagon wheel. Oh, well. Let me cut this out. I'm gonna set this part to the side. And I'm gonna cut this out. I feel like I'm onto something. I also think it's hilarious that the literal god of Pokemon world was just like, I need someone to do my bidding. Risk their life for me. Ah, yes, a 15-year-old will do. Imagine chilling with your friends and being yanked by God. Yeah, right? Here's my thing, Pokemon. I have a task for thee. Here's my thing, Pokemon. If Ditto doesn't need a gender, why do I? If Ditto doesn't need a gender, why do I? Like, it doesn't even ask you, are you a boy or a girl? It asks you what you look like. And your choices are short hair or long hair. Stop calling me a girl, I will riot. Yeah, see, I chose the girl option even though I am very mask presenting so that I can feel, just so that I have the full immersion of being misgendered in a video game too. Here's the thing, because my name is Gil, right? I just click really fast through it. And so in my mind, I'm like, they didn't say girl, they said Gil. Don't worry about it. So that's how I'm coping. How are you doing, Fox? Let's see. I'm neutral femme presenting, and I just picked the model that looked most like me, and they were like, oh, so you have chosen death. Yeah, what the fuck? I'm back and now on laptop, so my neck no hurty anymore. Well, I'm glad your neck no hurty anymore. Every time they call me my girl, I say my redacted. Yeah, like, They really lay it on thick with the gendered language, don't they? Because it is just constant. Yep. Also, how did you know I was shrimping? Thank you, Rye. If Animal Crossing no gender, why Pokemon gender? Exactly. Exactly. They just really laid on thick. Also, the gender-locked hairstyles, not a fan. Not a fan. Because I was Gil. Yeah, well. Yeah. Because, like, that's what I did, is I went in and I was like, alright, I'll pick my gender based off of which, like, one has the best hairstyles. The femme hairstyles are so bad. But here's the thing, right? I couldn't pick male. Here's why I couldn't pick male, right? Otherwise, I totally would have. My little brother wants to play with me, and I am not out to my family. Which means picking the female model and just shaving her head and calling it a day. Valid. Yeah, because otherwise, like when I play Genshin, I chose the male character. But, yes, no. Like I said, I have the full immersion of being misgendered in a video game, too. It's so immersive, it's like I'm there. Though I will say, I think I've mentioned this before, I work with kids. And I get some very interesting questions. I had a little kid walk past me, and she looked at me for a second, she looked away, and she looked at me again, and she goes, "Are you a girl?" And I looked right at her, and I said, "No." And then she kept walking. What does she care? What does she care? I had a little boy later on who was like, "You sound like a boy." And I was like, "Okay." Like, yeah, kids don't care. Why your hair so red? Yeah, right? Like, that's... Like, Oh yeah, that's another thing. Pokemon, why can I have red eyes but not no gender? My eyes are 100% red in Pokemon. Like, easy, bro. Easy. But yeah, no. There was a little kid who was like pointing out my hair. Was a very big fan of my hair, yeah. When I used to identify as trans mask, I would wear a binder. One of the kids was around and was like, "How come you don't have boobies?" They have no filter. They have no filter. Also, props to you for binding, because I did that for like maybe 2 months before I just like dreaded it. Like, it just hurts too much, man. It's too uncomfortable. I can't breathe. Like, I will take the anxiety all day. That's what we have hoodies for. I'm not... Literally, I was like, "Oh, I'm not a girl." And they were like, "Oh, okay, do you want to see my drawing?" Like, hell yeah, little buddy, show it to me. Yeah, like, kids just don't care. Kids don't care. Yeah, I can't do it anymore. Chronic pain is too much. Yeah. Not breathing is not fun. It's really not. It's really, really not. And I'm just, like, so super, like, a fan of breathing, you know? And I've got, like, lung problems and heart problems and fucking, you know, if there's a medical issue, I've probably had it. So... fucking not doing anything that, like, messes with the way that, like, I function, like, just, I get enough of it, okay? I don't need it. I don't need it. I want to put this underneath. Come on. It's being dumb. go. Okay. Do. Okay. Yeah, that helps break it up a little bit. Do I put another underneath here? You know, I might just cut out the island and then put the island in the background. Okay, I need to task. Are you allergic? I need to ask, you allergic to the sun? You said any, so that's what I think of. I am not allergic to the sun, but I have... I'm not allergic to the sun, but my heart is so bad at doing its job that I can't go outside when it is either too cold or too hot. Which is really anything higher or lower than like 50, 60 degrees. Because I simply cannot breathe. Yeah. So I don't go outside at all when it's the summer because you can't like take off your skin, right? And during the winter, I have like 3 or 4 different layers that I have to wear so that I'm okay. I'm sorry. Oh, babe. It's totally fine. I'm totally fine. Been dealing with it for a long time. Long time. There is no need to worry about me. Besides, that sort of stuff helped lead me to wanting to do streaming, so that helps. That my lucky was to you not being allergic. Yeah, I got that. You're okay, right? Oh, Lucky, you don't have to go outside, ever. Yeah. So, like, I can't really, like... I don't know. I just have to be conscientious if I am going to be spending a lot of time outside. Really, if I know I'm going to be outside for longer than, like, 30 minutes, I just have to be prepared. I'm allergic to most fruits and vegetables unless they're cooked. It's such a weird allergy. That is a weird allergy. I've got a weird allergy around carrots and cucumbers, and there's something else. Basically, if it reaches harvest in, like, the summer, I'm, like, weirdly allergic to it. I think it's a pollen thing. I'm also allergic to my cat. Love him to death, but I am constantly on allergy medication. Yeah, heart problems, leg problems, joint problems. Like I said, it's there's a lot. Got food allergies, there's fucking Like I said, I'm fine. So this thing called oral allergy syndrome, you're allergic to protein in raw produce that is genetically similar to pollen protein, but the protein breaks down when you cook them. Oh, interesting. Allergic to the sun, lol, just 5 minutes in the sun, I get bumps and itches, and I've been sunburnt to the second almost 3rd degree, so yay! Look at us just hanging out, a bunch of chronically ill fuckos. Yeah, that is not good. Rye, my darling, I'm so sorry. We just all have health problems. It's fine. It's great. It's... Y'all are my target audience. I want to take this. It's a pain, but it's okay. I never really liked being in the sun anyway. Targeted. Woo! Here, queer, my joint pain is moderate to severe. Perfect. Yeah, exactly. But do I qualify for disability? No. No, I do not. 'Cause why would I? That's silly. I don't even know if I do because the process is nightmarish to go through. I mean, I'm already on state, so it really doesn't matter, but whatever. I might just have to apply, but I don't know. Alright. I need to figure out how I'm gonna go about cutting this, because it's spooky, but it's gonna be a pain in my freaking buttocks to do. Okay. I might low-key be ruining this, and I think I'm okay with that. We'll see. We'll see. I rely on my partner's income. Yeah, that'll do it. Demi, Ace, By, have ADHD, so I'm a unicorn because I don't exist. Hell yeah, I don't have fear of being eaten then few. No. I just can't use the bathroom anywhere. Because there are no bathrooms for me anywhere. No, but like, as long as, yeah. As long as I'm careful, I can live semi-normally. But, like, I can't do things like public bathrooms anyway because nasty. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's, if you go into, the south of North America, eventually you get to a point where there's just constant advertisements for clean bathrooms, which I find more concerning than if there weren't advertisements for clean bathrooms. Why do you need to advertise for that? It's just that and more things that I learned when my family moved south. Are you sure they're clean? I don't know. I don't think I've ever gone to somewhere that's like had to advertise that their bathrooms are clean. I've also done a lot of road tripping like since I was a kid because my mom can't fly. It just makes her like really, really sick, so she can't fly. I've done a lot of road tripping as a kid, so I might be like semi just like immune to gross public bathrooms. Like, that is 100% a possibility because I've been in so many gross ones. Oh, mood, I can't really be on a boat because it makes me really sick. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta be careful. I get really motion sick really badly. Which is hard when you live somewhere where you're relying on public transit to get anywhere. Also, public transit that doesn't arrive on time so that you force me to be outside longer than I can and should be, yeah, fuck you. I know it's not their fault. I know that. So I can't blame them too much, but god dang it. I think I might just cut this section off because it's so white, compared to everything else. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Okay. I'm scared of airplanes, though. Yeah, I like boats. Only been on 2, but they're fun. Scared of airplanes. Yeah, airplanes are not... I don't know. I've done a lot of flying, So it's like not a huge deal to me, but it's not my favorite thing if I am being entirely honest. Yeah, it's not, can't say it's my favorite thing to do. Okay. See, I don't hate that, actually. Gilstream! Bree! Bree's here! Hi, babe! How's it going? What's up? Yeah, okay. I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. Yeah, I don't hate that at all. Actually. Very nice. I was disoriented for the whole day. Oh, yeah. Also, this one time I was on a speedboat, all I could do was crawl. Oh, no. We have burb, cheese, and bread. Oh, yay! Good job, Rye. I've been in planes 2 times, I think, or 4 times, or 3 or 4, something like that. Something like that. I'm having a sick day, but I just had some very good oatmeal. I'm glad that you had some very good oatmeal. I'm sorry that you're having a sick day, and I hope that you start to feel a little bit better soon. That is my hope for you, my dear. Okay. So if I cut off, like, this much, I think. Okay. I really need to... Okay. Thank you, sweet girl. Of course, my dear darling. Of course. Alright. Okay. Okay. And then we do... Yeah, nope, stay. Stay. Okay. Next one. Sorry, I'm just focusing. Give me a second, babes. There. And then the last one. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Yeah. I'm liking the way that this is being. Ah. Yeah, I am a fan. I am a fan. I think I'm pretty much ready to glue this down. Can't decide if I maybe want to put something like here-ish. Something to balance it out. Hi, dear darling Lee. How are you? How's it going? What's going on? Where's the glue? I don't fucking know. I have to go find my glue. Because I don't know where it went. Ugh. See, I've got this whole bag here, right? And I've got a whole thing that I need to be, like, going through. to see if I can find the ding dang glue. Also remembering that I've got stuff in here that I might be able to use as well. Just to do some general checks and balances. Okay. It's not there. Is it on the other side? Haha! Found it. Hashtag not spawn. Okay. I'm wearing a hat today, which is fun and exciting. That's very fun and exciting. Oh my gosh. Special day. Alright, I just want to see if I can find anything that would look nice to add to this. That's a little big. I'm wearing a hat because my hair is dirty and I can't wash until tonight because I'm letting my dye set. Ooh! Dye? What sort of dye? How fancy, my dear. How fancy indeed. We could add a Furby. Put a pink undertone in my hair. Ooh, I'm very stereotypically lesbian today. You know what? I don't think that that is a bad thing. Congratulations. Got these left over. I don't know, because we've got a very realistic looking set here. So I want to keep on that track, right? I'm just wearing a hat and a plain black shirt and cuffs jeans. I got checked out several times. Wow. Guess what, babe? It's because you're hot. It's because you're hot. And the sooner you learn to accept that, the happier your life will be. Alright? Have you seen that, TikTok that's like, you're handling this situation as if you forgot you were hot? Because that plays in my mind often. Also, I came across a TikTok recently. I'm on TikTok a lot. I came across a TikTok recently that was about, like when someone betrays you, right? Cause people suck sometimes, right? And, could add a dog. Is that too much? I like the dog a lot, yeah. We might cut it off. It adds more balance, yeah. Let me see, I've got other animals in here, hold on. I also have this dog. No, don't move! Who told you could move? No one, certainly not me, and I am your creator. Get the fuck back there, okay. I've also got this dog. I like the other dog. Cut the dog. I don't have to cut the dog. Is the thing, right? I certainly don't have to cut the dog. I also have this, like, random hand as well. You can't really tell it's a hand when you put it there, though, can you? No, I don't like it. I like the dog, yeah. I'm a big fan of the dog, and I don't even think I'll cut it, honestly. I might just leave it have the overhang. You know? I also wanted to hug the dog. The dog's very nice. I like the backwards L-shaped composition. Thank you. Yeah, I like the dog. I don't think I'll cut the dog. So I can put the dog here, or I can move it up. But I feel like it just looks better if I let it hang off the edge a little bit here. Everything's shifting, but I do think I'm a fan of that. Oh yeah, this is looking cool. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. I'm a fan. Okay. I think we're gonna get some glue going here. Yeah, alright. I think we're gonna get some glue going. Wow! Alright. Let's get some glue going. Alright. Okay. You are stronger than the Marines for using a glue stick? Why? What do you use? What do you use when you do this? I've always used a glue stick. Spray adhesive. Wow. Look at you, fancy. It's so fancy. Alright, we're gonna leave this off kilter. It's so much easier. Oh, I imagine it is, but I don't even have a good answer, but it adds texture. Okay. Will you actually, Lee, though, be a doll and send me a link to where you buy your spray adhesive? Because I would be more than willing to try that out. I like the invisible glue, because I can mess up and fix it, and that's not a big deal. Okay. Sure, I can find it online. I just use Elmer stuff. Okay. I really didn't even know that spray adhesive was a thing. Is the thing. I didn't really know that it was a thing. Okay. So it looks like that is right there. Okay. Well, because usually what I do is I just consign myself to the fact that I'm just gonna have glue all over my hands as I do this. Okay. You only get glue on your fingertips with fray adhesive. Okay. Honestly, I don't know, Lee. You're selling me. You know, takes a little longer to come off, but I think it's worth it. Yeah. You're selling me. I mean, I'm down. I'm down to try anything, really. So, you can't see. Why is it? Okay. I don't know why it's gotta be so dark. Bish. Okay. That works. Alright. The next thing is that, which I'm gonna put here. Looks good. Usually what happens is because I've got this, is that I end up with glue all over this. Okay. And I've definitely torn my fair share of stuff. DM'd you the link so you can see what it is. Thank you. I will check it out. Just give me just a second. Okay. No rush. Thank you. Okay. Alright. Yep, that's coming along. Okay. Now, to figure out how I'm gonna do this, because I need it about there. Unless I want to line up the cabinet. I guess I'll line up the cabinet there. Something sips tea. Sips tea. Sips tea. I'm gonna butcher that, but thank you for the follow. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. What I also like about spray adhesive is that you don't have to be super duper commit to your first placement. It's pretty easy to peel out back off or slide a bit. That is helpful. I tend to, whoops. I am very trial and error based personally. So, we'll, you know, it's fine. Everything's fine. We're going great. Okay. So this did not cut right. It's fine. It's fine. I will fix it in post. Now. I've got this to about here, I believe, because then this will go here, right? Yes. Yes. Maybe a little bit higher. Like there? Yeah, that looks about right. Okay. So, what is the best way to do this? I think if I glue down the rocking chair bit and then I can lift this and be putting stuff underneath, that's probably the best way to do this. Okay. Dog, get out of the way, please. Thank you. Yeah. Go ahead, put glue on the rocking chair. I'm sure it's easier on like these spindly parts too, because that's how I deal with spindly parts. Okay, okay, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. And then alright. There we go. Looking good. Do these one at a time. So start with this one. Okay. Perfect. Tuck this underneath here. Nope. Tuck it more. Yep, looks good. Right, next one. Do 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 do. What's your special pie for today? Deep shit blueberry bacon. Deep shit. Deep dish. Sorry, cow. Come on, girl. Day starts like the rest we've seen. Another carbon copy of an old routine. Days keep coming. One out running. They keep coming. Make that coffee strong enough to chew. Don't know what I wish I had, but there's no time now for thinking things like that. We got too much to do, too much to do. All the same things were always over now. Letting the day in. Order a cup, we'll say hello. How you been looking around? Seeing the same things every day brings. Hello, how you been? Thank you, come again. Yeah, okay. Let's get you situated. The final one. Right where you belong. Oh, you belong a little bit further in. Oh, no! Okay. You know what? I'm gonna deal with it, and I will just trim the edges. Okay. Looks good to me. Ah! Okay. We good. Don't even worry about it. Who's worried about it? Because I am not. Nice. Good. Bree, honey, thank you so much for the hydrate. I appreciate it, my dear. Alright. Now that that is all situated, last thing is to place dog. we can do slightly off like that, or I can put him up here. Oh, both of those have their own. Hello, darling murmur. Can't stay, but I hope you're doing well. I'm doing all right. You know, we're here, we're vibing, we're hanging out. A little bit anxious, but like, look at this cool piece of artwork that we got to make today. I'm pretty proud of it. I think we did a pretty good job. So, you know, sometimes that's all you can ask for. Hello. Oh my goodness. What? What? Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Okay. We can put it more on screen, but I think on screen. I think like this is enough. Now, do I want to put it like up here? Down here? That's a good spot. Dude. Dude. What are you doing? Hi. Hi. What do you want? Jasper be like, why you putting a dog on there, huh? Dude, you have got to get off the desk. No, get off the desk. You're gonna break something, or you're gonna spill something, and then I'm gonna have to clean it up. Japser. New nickname. Dude. Dude. Excuse you. Oh my god, what? I'm busy. Kitty honk, he's being a baby. Get down. No, no, no. 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 Get down. Jasper. Jasper. Jasper said it's my time to shine. Jasper, honey. Honey bunny. Bubba's. Sweet baby darling. Jasper, you have to get down. Okay, we're getting down now. Come on. Get down. Get down. Okay. I think like there. That feels good. That feels decent. We'll do that. We'll just carry on like it didn't happen. Like it didn't even happen, you know? Okay. Yep. Okay. Committing. Committing. Commit to the bit. He doesn't want to put his head down. Alright. Alright. You know what? I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I really feel like something should go here, though. I just don't know what. This is where we put the fish. Fish. What else do I have? Wait, I have the chicken. Poison. I have the chicken. What if... Poisson. It's fish in French. Ah. I just thought you were saying poison. I didn't question it. I don't know. I don't know your life. Pow. Alright. I really feel like I want to put something here. The poisson for Cusco. Cusco's poisson. Exactly. Those are all too bright. We could just put another dog. It's too many dogs. But we could. I don't know. Maybe it looks fine. Maybe it looks fine. I do like the fish, though. I think the fish is funny looking. I feel like the fish balances it more. Why do I want to put a fish in it? I really... Fish. I really just feel like it balances it more. To be fair, the rest of this has been pretty normal for me. Everything else has this like surrealist thing though. Like everything else in it looks like it belongs there. Like on some weird plane, it belongs there. So the fish does not. So I need to find something that looks like it would belong there. And that is how I can add to it. Something like a pot of flowers. Something like that. Tardigrade I found from home. Why live in shrubbery when you could have a throne? Pressure wouldn't squish me and fire wouldn't burn. These are the things that I never will learn. These are the things I never will learn. If it were a tardigrade, I'd move out from home. Why live in the shrubbery? You could have a throne. Sure won't squish me in firewood. I don't know. Maybe, you see, I've got these colorful pillows. This is so colorful. Maybe I just need something to pull this color up. Like if I... Oh, wait, we've got these. We've got a couple different things here we could try, actually. We've got a couple different items in this set. Let me pull from these. See what I think. I'm running low on time, so I'm trying to be conscientious of that fact. I'm going to take both of these together to start. Yeah. Yes. That? That? Yes. That's what it needed. Alright. I'm gonna glue that down. I'm very happy with that. I knew it needed something there. I knew it needed something there. Ooh, yeah. Right? One thing. It was just the one thing. I knew something was missing. That's it. That's what the thing was. Right? Like it looks empty without it. I just needed something to fill that space. Just tuck it in. Right? Crazy how a little something can do so much, right? That's one of the things that I've learned a lot about, like, collaging specifically, is that, you know, you always gotta go with your gut, man. You always gotta go with your ding-dang gut. 'Cause your gut will not lead you astray. It knows what's up. I'm just gonna trim these real quick. Yep. Yeah. You know what? I'm pretty happy with that. pretty ding-dang happy with that. I think I'll go in later with a gel pen or some stickers or something to kind of add details down here a little bit and up here a little bit. Just something like really, really simple, but because those spaces are so empty. But yeah, I'm very happy with that one. All right. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. Well, then. Oop. All right. Well then. How about that? I am going to be sending you dear darling lovelies who I love so much, and thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm gonna send you guys on your way. Kitty is streaming, so I believe we're gonna go send a cute little raid over there. Thanks for the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks so much for hanging out, enjoying the creative process, you know, giving me some company while I was doing this. I really appreciate it. I'm really happy with how this came out. Once I add those, thank you for stream, Gil. I adore you. And I adore you, dear darling Bree. Thank you for the vibes, Gil. You're very welcome, dear darling Rye. Mushy, thank you so much for hanging out the whole stream. I really appreciate it. And I'm glad that you've enjoyed the vibes that much. That's an amazing emote also. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out the whole time. That's super cool, especially for someone who's like brand new to hanging out with me and getting to know my vibe. So, I really appreciate that. Absolutely freaking fantastic. Was fun to watch. That absolutely thrills me. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'll see you all on Friday. I don't know what we're doing yet. Yeah, I don't know. There's a couple different things. Well, it'll probably be either Genshin or Sims. If I'm being entirely honest, it's either gonna be Genshin or Sims. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. I really, really appreciate it. Love you all so very, very much. And send Kitty all of my love. I'll be there for like 2 seconds, but I can't hear. So, bye-bye, my loves. Mwah. Bye-bye.